Anything new on the single stocks week over week? It didn't look like there's a lot of changes.
Well, I mean, the list is pretty healthy. I mean, in terms of the types of names that one historically might own. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart, right? I mean, this is showing you, Craig at Tier1 Alpha put this together. This is showing you bear market peak to troughs since 1927. So, newsflash, it just got started. Right? Historically, bear markets don't last just 3 months, right? In this case, it was 2 before you got the big bounce. So again, just have a healthy reminder on that. Now, point number 2, closely followed by point number 1, which is exhibit number 1. What you typically have when you're coming out of a bubble and into a bear market, the next bull market is not the former bubble. That's why I keep calling it Bag 7, hashtag Moab, reminding you. If I look at the current leadership in the stock market according to us. So let's just look at the top signal strength stocks, Jonesy. The names that have held the longest. In this environment, right here, we've just entered this environment here. The top stocks to have been long through the lens of the Hedgeye process are number 1, Philip Morris. Okay. Number 2, which we reviewed on the call this morning, McDonald's. Number 3, AT&T. Etc. Okay? Now you can go down that list, and I can't find until I get to at least into the 15th name where we have a loss, which is BJ Wholesale at minus 4.6%. Everything else is positive return, not just positive alpha, which means it's even if it was down less than the S&P that you generate alpha. It's up, right? So that is typical of a bear market because inside of a bear market, new bulls start to form. It's exactly what happened to gold coming out of 2022, 2023, and then it didn't peak until 2011. So if you're so certain that gold's done, because in your brain that's the way that it's got to go, or that's where your position is, therefore you got to tell yourself that, then that's fine. But that's definitely not the long game that I'm playing, certainly relative to the signals in the quads. Have you heard that, by the way? You hear anybody jump on, you hear people get on CNBC, whine and complain about markets being down. But if you were just long those 3 stocks, which are historically would be pretty good American companies with significant market cap, that'd be a pretty good portfolio.
Yeah, I think the problem with, well, not the problem, but the reality of bubbles is that it takes a long time for people to give up on what formerly made them money, right? I mean, we kind of lived through this in our early days with the internet bubble. Like, people just kept wanting to keep buying. They wanted to sort of get back in there until, like, I don't know, if like 2000, I guess.
Dude, 2002? Down here?
There you go, yeah. But, I mean, you remember those days, there's these crazy rallies.
This is how long this took.
Yeah, it's almost 2 years.
Yeah. More than that.
Yeah.
These are the days down here, dude.
Trading days, yeah.
Yeah. We're on day 79 of 2025. Yeah. And the first month of 2025 we were long. Right? It's so hard to be patient. It is so easy if you've done the real work. If you've been doing this, in my case, for 25 years, add Jonesy, that's 50. If you have any experience, never mind the body of work across cycles that gives you patience. Knowledge gives one patience. The lack of knowledge gives one panic. See the difference?